Hello friends, today I'm going to show you how to fill out an initial assessment in the ELL module of S4S. So the first thing I need to do is go up to ELL students to locate my student. It will prompt me to select a school. So I'm going to scroll down the list of all of my schools here until I find my school. Then I can click Find. And from here, I can see that my student, John Doe, he's already had his background history form filled out, but nothing is there for step assessments. It just says Start. So I'm going to click on that word Start, and up pops his ELL initial assessment page. Now it will pre-fill a bunch of the information at the top for me that's already been put in through our SIS system. And then I'm going to choose Program. So I have a choice of ESL or ELD. I'm going to choose ELD for this student today. And support type, I'm going to choose modified, accommodated, or monitored. And for this student, it is modified. The background history parent interview is complete. I have that checked off. Please only check that off if you indeed have completed the parent interview, the parent guardian interview on the background history. Now, under their primary language, so this student's primary language was Arabic. In oral, I have a choice. I can say from the drop-down menu here, basic, functional, or fluent. And he is a fluent speaker in his first language. For reading, I'm going to say he is non-literate to semi-literate. And for writing, he is also non-literate to semi-literate. This is a student who knew some alphabet letters and a couple of the sounds in his first language, but he wasn't able, and a couple of sight words, but he wasn't able to actually read a full sentence in his first language. So I'm going to say comments about primary language as well as any additional languages. That's a place for me to type in anything in terms of what I was able to glean from the first language assessment. And then under here it says English oral, initial step. So I'm going to say he's a step 1 student, and up will pop a little description of what that looks like. I can of course leave my comments here as well about his oral language. And then the English reading section, initial step, once again, once I select 1, it'll give me what that looks like. If I were to select 2, it would look like that. So it does give me a description for each one. And again, comment box, I can add in any of my comments and observations. And then for English writing, the initial step, once again, I select 1, 2, 3, or 4, and I'm selecting step 1. And in the comment box again, I can put in any of my observations about his writing skills. Under math, I can leave some comments there about the mathematics assessment that I did with this student. And then there's a spot there for additional comments as well. You'll note at the bottom that there's ESL or ELD rationale for choosing the appropriate program. This is a very good one just to remind yourself, okay, are they truly an ELD student or are they an ESL student? And it gives you the different descriptions there below. Once you have finished, as long as you've ensured that you've filled in all your fields, you're like, yes, I'm doing well, that's great, you save it. If you need to come back to it, if it's just saved and not finalized, you can come back and edit this at any time and add further comments. But if you're at the end, and let's pretend I've now filled out all the comment banks, etc., I'm now at the point where I said, okay, I've added in everything I need to. There's absolutely nothing I'm going to want to go back and add into this. At that point, and only at that point, will I click on this blue Finalize button. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now to show you what it does. I've clicked on Finalize. You'll notice now this is all grayed out. Wherever I try to click, I cannot because it's preventing me. It says, nuh-uh. You already finalized this, lady. You don't get to edit it anymore. So please only click Finalize once you are 100% sure that you have entered all the necessary information and there are no boxes left blank. Now, the cool thing about this is now I can print it, and I click that blue print button and it will generate a beautiful PDF that looks very fancy and official. I can also click on the parent notification at that point. I'll show you what that looks like, just that button right there. And that prints off a wonderful parent notification profile that'll give me some characteristics of learners at that level, tell them their child's current step levels, and then some types of support that the child may be receiving in the school.